Guys doing? This satellite man keeps trying to tell me that he's not going to give me my lawsuit monies or my insurance monies or my benefits, is what this satellite man keeps communicating all the time. He's telling me to have to go out and find a job because he's wanting to murder me on my job, and he's trying to slander my character among other employees, because that's how he's done. You have to find out who this man is, because this man has been to jobs where I've worked at before, and he's tampered with my jobs and tried to tamper with my life, and he's tried to make up lies slandering my character. For over 20 plus years, this man has done this. And some people know who this man is. He's one of the men that's been stealing the postal mail. He's one of the people he stole all the Christmas presents and gifts that people tried to send to me. Or he was one of the people that was going to the post office and he was intercepting my postal mail, and he was funneling it to somebody else, or they were stealing it and hiding it. You know, you've seen those stories in reference to postal mail where somebody finds a whole bunch of postal mail in some abandoned house or something, and then they find out it was the government that was stealing people's postal mail, and they were trying to steal checks and monies and credit cards out of their postal mail. Well, these people are the ones that probably did that kind of stuff. The news networks have done stories on these kinds of people, where they have found abandoned houses or postal mail that had wound up in some strange place, where these people have stolen monies and checks and gifts and presents and holiday gifts and all kinds of things these people had stolen. Now, they've stolen things like that from me when people tried to send me money, or people tried to send things in the postal mail. And these people would skim, or they would steal the postal mail and they'd go through it. And then people would, the news network would find, or somebody would tell the news network that there was some strange abandoned house somewhere that had stolen postal mail in it. There's stories in the media about those kinds of things. The satellite man's still burning my lips, Tylenol. I bought Tylenol, bottle of Tylenol and muscle, and here it is, this one right here. And the satellite man's still burning my teeth and face. But the satellite man is still burning my tailbone. They're still burning on my groin in the front and the back and prostate and rear end, and it's attempted murder. And, in reference to the situation of these people and their quack ideas, their industry of death games of these satellite controllers and these dirty government people, and them and their activities of trying to steal my sperm from, urinating in public bathrooms, such as a restaurant or a job, where they try to, like, they're burning my crotch right now. Like, they try to centerfold on you. That's what they've done to me. And then they try to squeeze out, a person's sperm when they're urinating. And then they try to steal that. Then they run off and they try to sell it on the black market, or they try to sell it to some medical research freak or some politician man that stole sperm. I don't date politician daughters, man. So you need to find out who all these politicians are that stole my sperm. And they're some of the people that tried to murder me. And I don't know if the Kennedys know who some of these other politicians are or not. I don't know which people know who they are. But most of them are German, or German mixed or something, or some other mix of people that are conspiring against me, and they tried to murder me to steal my mother and father's estates. They have no connection to it. It's like somebody, there's fence lines in the guidelines of estates. And these people are trying to climb the fence. They're claim jumpers, you know what I mean? They're trying to steal what I'm the owner of in reference to my mother and father's estates. And, the activities of these people is like somebody standing on the other side of the fence yelling over the fence, you know what I mean? They're violating boundary lines and deeds laws. And Where's the lawsuit monies in reference to me getting kidnapped from California? Hadn't received anything. Hadn't received the insurance from my parents. Reference to my parents getting murdered and my parents was frozen. That satellite man's hitting me in the throat. So in reference to the situation of everything's attempted murder, man. I haven't received nothing in the postal mail. And the activities of these people and their games. And then trying to make up lies to slander my character when they've tried to murder me on jobs. I was supposed to get lawsuit monies and insurance monies and disability monies on every single job I've worked on in Indianapolis, plus some other places. Well, in reference to when these satellite controllers were trying to murder me in other places, you know, or wherever. Even when I went to the store, the satellite man tried to murder me at the store. How many times, does anybody have it on record how many times these people have tried to murder me? They've been doing stuff from satellite, and then they had people stalking me on the ground. You know, many things of importance. Where's the lawsuit monies? Where's the insurance monies from all the jobs I worked at? Haven't received a penny from anywhere. And you know, this government man seems to try to claim that he thought he was an American. And it's some German, Middle Eastern man claiming he thought like he was living back in the day of Adolf Hitler or something, trying to steal America. You know, in reference to history of America and the guidelines and laws, any dictatorships of any people trying to act like that in America, they have to leave. Those people have to get prosecuted. They're violating the Constitution and freedom of speech, freedom of expression, privacy rights, human rights, and they act like they're trying to control people. These people trying to brainwash people. These people trying to murder people, trying to steal money and property and land, whoever these people are. It's court cases every day. Role protocol, my identity's in the media 24 hours a day. I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. I don't understand what, you know, in reference to what the governors and mayors are doing, because there is procedural documents. They just hit me in the mouth. There's procedural documents. I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. I've not received any travel arrangements from anywhere, not in the postal mail or from anywhere. And I got kidnapped from my mother and father's mansions. Oh, and in reference to these people and their games of trying to erase my identity, those are classified documents of your people trying to steal my identity, government man, trying to pretend like you thought I didn't exist. That's a violation of media laws and records departments and Supreme Court laws and Treasury laws and international law. And your people need to get prosecuted.